Hey guys, in this video we are going to solve the Leetcode number 53, which is maximum subarray. You know what is subarray? Subarray is nothing but the continuous elements can be called as subarray. For example, this one can become one subarray. This one comma minus 3 can become a subarray, and 1 comma minus 3 comma 4 can become a subarray. And the elements which are not continuous, those are not subarrays. For example, here from the 1 and here from the 4 cannot become a subarray. Okay, so the problem says we need to return the largest sum in the subarray. For example, here the explanation they have given, the subarray is 4 comma minus 1 comma 2 comma 1 has the largest sum, which is 6. So these elements has the largest sum. So how we are going to solve this? So we are going to use cadence algorithm to solve this. So which is very important to know for the interviews preparation, and then you know uh, in the interview preparation, and this is going to save very optimal solution for you. And let's start it. So I will give you the very explanation of this problem. Okay, the approach is very simple. You have to take one variable, let's say assume it as in total, and make it as zero. Initially you put it as zero. Then you take minus two. So the when you are looping into the elements using for loop, the first element is minus two. If the element is negative, then you simply ignore it, and you simply ignore it. Okay, make it if the element is zero, just make it as a total as zero only. That's it. And when element is one, okay, when the element is one, you assign the element to one. Assign that element. If it is greater than, if it is greater than zero, just do this. Okay. Then we get minus three. We already have a total is one. Already a total is not less than zero, it is positive, and the total is positive, and we got the next element is minus 3. What do we do is we just uh, we are going to add it into the total, so it becomes minus 2. So when the total is becomes less than 0, then you make it as 0 again. To make it as 0 again, then you go further, then you have 4. Okay, then you have the element 4, and 4 is positive, and you assign it as you know assign it as total is 4. Then you got the minus 1, then you get then it becomes 3, then you got 2, then you add up. So here we're going to add up an elements. So from here we got 3, then we got 5, then we got 4 here. Okay. After that, the element which is um after that the elements we got minus 5, and the minus 5 it becomes, sorry, I just forgot to tell you. Here we got the element 0, then we got an element until this the total becomes 0. Then we get here the total is going to become 4. Then we negative 1, then becomes 3. And 3 plus 2, it becomes 5. 5 plus 1, it becomes 6. Then still we have the element which is minus 5. Then here we got until 6. Then we add up minus 5. Then it becomes 1. Now when it becomes 1, then we have 4. 1 plus 4, which is 5. So you need to know we need to return the maximum subarray, right? So somehow we need to store the added elements. So here until when you are in the at the end of the array, here you are getting 5. So here we already got 6. Somehow we need to store the previous elements. So that is the reason we need to use maximum element we need to store. Okay. So it's very simple, guys. You can just do it. Just initialize total equal to 0. Then you initialize the maximum element. Then put it as, okay, let's initialize it as a 0 only for, for now. Then you loop the elements. And then let's check if the total is, here we are getting -2, right? So the total is already 0. If the first element is -1, I told you to make an element, put it as, ignore that negative element. So if the total is less than 0, just make it 0 only. Then if the total is not 0, then we add. Somehow we need to add. Okay. So here we got the total and we are adding up to the, we are adding elements which are positive into the total. Now we need to know, we need to get the maximum out of these elements. All right. So here we are taking the max and dot max total comma max. Now we just simply return the max. That's it, guys. Somehow we got an issue. We got 195 test cases passed, but I'm not sure why it's expected 0, expected -1, and we got the output as 0. So somehow this is how we can do it. Let's put as a math dot integer instead of integer dot. So this is it, guys. As simple as that. I don't know why when I initialize this to 0, we are not getting it, but yeah.